love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Rose, and that one comes up a bit short.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Well, a lot of excitement around the Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Genuinely cares about you as a human being, as a person.
Well, we knew how demanding Tibbs can be, Grant, but that personal touch, is that something new?
No question. I mean, it's a feature of coaches nowadays. He's learned at every stop and understands it can't be all business all the time.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
So on the floor for New York, Alec Burks is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Oh, got that one up quick. Rose has gotten his first bucket of the night. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Brandon?
Oh, boy. You're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for Green. And it's Ball in for Caruso. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Randall comes in for Noel. Barrett's checked in for Burks. And it's Walker in for Rose. Walker against Ball. Outside Jones. On the wing, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Vucevic. Basket's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Fires the 3, and there's Barrett on the assist by Walker. Barrett's got 10 points.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Randall. Shot from 12. Unable to get that one. Chicago trailing here. Vucevic with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Quickly with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Barrett passes to Walker. And it's New York with another.
Well, if you take away the 3 and you take away the drive, Kemba Walker simply gets to his mid-range game. That's why scoring at 3 levels is huge.
The shot's good. He has 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Walker for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Thanks so much.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. New York was looking great right away. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
they've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Walker, they get it back, goes up again, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
And Randle drops them both.
And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randle has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
Here's Levine for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Noel, he's checked in for New York. Rose comes in for Walker. Noel, the pass to Barrett. Back to Noel. Outside Fournier.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Randle. Tries again. The shot by Fournier, no good.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line. And now Randle is getting his points from all 3 levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
Bradley, he's checked in for Chicago. Green comes in for Williams. Gibson's checked in for New York. Burks comes in for Barrett.
Zach LaVine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Connects from downtown. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
I just love the ball.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Second, Nerlens Noel.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Pass to Gibson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gibson's got his first basket.
And Gibson always has had a solid mid-range game. You can't let him get comfortable from that spot.
DeRozan finds Green. Here's Caruso. Back to Levine from the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Fournier against Levine. Fournier with the bucket. Fournier's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Levine can't hit. New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Rose. And it's Chicago with a board. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now here's Levine. And Chicago again with a bucket.
The consistency for Zach LaVine is a guy who's going to be productive night after night after night.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Inside we have Randle and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Walker in at the point. Barrett up top. He's covered by Levine. Here's Walker. Some solid defense from Williams. Chicago leading. Now Levine. Fournier with a rebound. To the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Walker against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
And New York shooting the ball at 48% so far. To the paint. Here's Fournier. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Shooting one.
That free throw good from Levine. Here's Walker. To the inside. Robinson. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Levine for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Three.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Levine for three. Hits the trifecta. Levine's got 40 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Here's Levine for three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
On the wing, Levine. Fournier covering. Shot is up. Levine can't hit. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Barrett against DeRozan. Shot is good by Barrett.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Here's Levine for three. On target from range. Levine's got 43 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Walker for three. DeRozan with the rebound. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long.